Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your love and romance reading for April 2023. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to connect here and see what's coming up here for the lovely Pisces collective for love and romance for April. Keep in mind this is a general reading, therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. And without further ado, we're going to see what we have coming up here for the Pisces collective. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more shuffle here. All right, that feels good. I just shuffled till the cards feel ready. They feel ready. Let's get into it. First card coming up here for the Pisces collective is the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is a card that I love to see coming up in love readings. The Pentacles we tend to associate with money, but it's really a card about energy. Money is just a physical way that we measure time and energy. So Pentacles are about energy. When I see Six of Pentacles coming up in a love reading, it's telling me that this is reciprocal, right? Maybe in the past you've been in situations where you've always been the one keeping the relationship going. You've always been the one initiating. You've always been the one reaching out. When I see Six of Pentacles, there's a reciprocal here. This person is just as invested as you are, and there's this beautiful exchange that's happening that's keeping this connection going. Now, Six of Pentacles also for me in love readings comes up when you're in a situation where somebody is being very, very generous with you. Like this is somebody who wants to wine you and dine you and, like kind of put you on a pedestal and show you a good time. So there could be some things happening in April where you're with somebody that's being very generous and doing some fancy things. There may be some fancy dates, there may be some fancy presents. I do feel a sense of gift giving with the Six of Pentacles coming up for Pisces. So this could be somebody like giving you presents in an existing relationship. Like if you've been with your person for quite some time, I feel like your person really, really, really wanted to do something very big for your birthday. Um, Whether it's February or March, depending on, which Pisces you are, if you're a February Pisces or a March Pisces. I feel like your person really tried really hard to do something very special for your birthday, but for whatever reason they weren't able to make it happen. I feel for some of you it was like a reservation issue. So there may have been like a trip they wanted to take you to or a place they wanted to take you to, and they could not get a reservation. And the soonest they were able to get was for April. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Here I am spoiling the surprise. But I feel for some of you, your person really wanted to do something very special for you, and for whatever reason they couldn't. Either they couldn't come up with the money, or what they wanted wasn't available and they had to wait for it to restock, or they had to special order it, or it was a reservation thing, and they missed the birthday window. So now it's going to really be a surprise, and that like it's happening in April. They wanted to do it sooner, but they couldn't, right? And so they're doing it as soon as they could. But I do feel some kind of like special thing, special date, special gift, something very generous, coming in for the Pisces collective. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups is celebration, right? Good news, celebration, getting together. I feel some of you in an existing relationship can be experiencing the Three of Cups in terms of like things going to the next level or celebrating a really significant relationship milestone together, whatever that next level would be. And I feel like there could even be a get together, like a celebration with friends and family, getting together, celebrating this joyous event, right? For some of you, this can be engagement. For some of you, this could be pregnancy. But there's a sense here of enjoying and celebrating a special milestone in a relationship. Three of Cups is also a card that comes up when we are around soul family, community of like-minded people. And so I feel, Pisces, that a lot of you are coming into your confidence right now. Like, not only is your love life improving, but your social life is improving. You're finding yourself around people that really get you, that understand you, that you can be yourself, and are happy for you. A big thing, too, with the Three of Cups, this is a card that comes up for me when we're healing from feminine wounds. We talk a lot about toxic masculine energy, but we don't talk about toxic feminine energy. And woo, toxic feminine energy can be very, very toxic. So maybe you've had a lot of mean girl energy in your life. Maybe women haven't felt safe for you, regardless of if you're male or female. Maybe women haven't been safe for you. There are men who are like, oh, women are the worst, and they just only care about money, and they just use you. And there are women who say, oh, I don't get along with women. All my friends are guys. I just get along better with guys, right? These are people who have experienced toxic female energy, toxic um energy from women. And so Three of Cups for me comes up when we're starting to be around high vibrational feminine energy. We're starting to be around high vibrational women who are not jealous, women who are not demanding, women who are not controlling, women who aren't behaving in a cruel or mean way, or jealous way. And so I feel a sense of like getting away from jealousy. Like, maybe in the past you've been insecure about your love life because there's been jealousy. Maybe you felt like, I can't share the things I'm happy about because the women in my life get very jealous. Or I can't relax in my relationship because the women I date get very jealous. I feel there's a sense here of breaking out of that cycle of people being jealous, and rather people being happy for you, specifically women. Women being happy, women coming in, women being supportive, women being helpful. I feel very positive feminine energy. If you are a female Pisces, this could be you. You could be overcoming jealousy. Maybe in the past, jealousy was a really big issue for you that created issues in your relationships. And you're breaking out of it because you're healing within yourself anything that feminine energy made you feel insufficient, right? Maybe feminine energy made you feel growing up like you weren't enough, you weren't good enough. And so that triggered jealousy because you felt insecurity. And now you're coming into security, so there's no jealousy. And you can really be in a relationship that's thriving because yeah, I'm worth it. Yeah, my person loves me. Yeah, I'm a great catch. And so there could be things here where previously jealousy was harming you in your love life, and now you're healing from it. The next card that's coming up here for the Pisces collective, ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Is the High Priestess. Okay. I'll tell you why I got so excited just now. Some of you already know because you watch my videos, okay? If you don't know, this is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards are very significant when we're dealing with a really significant time in our life, a really significant chapter or defining moment. And this is a card associated with Pisces and Taurus, okay? So when I'm reading for somebody and your major arcana card comes up, it's telling me that everything about this situation is directly connected to you being in your power, taking back your power, being in your confidence, living authentically, living your best life unconcerned and unbothered with the thoughts and opinions of others. You are living your best life unapologetically. You couldn't care less what anybody else thinks about it. You're in your confidence, you're in your happiness, you love yourself, all of yourself. It's a really beautiful energy. It also tells me that in a situation or in the relationship, you might be having the last say. Like, you may be in a relationship where this person is saying, okay, Pisces, what do you want? Let's make this about what you want. you know? And so maybe for some of you, this is very healing. Maybe you grew up where it was never what you wanted, or nobody ever cared what you thought or what you felt or what you needed. And now here's somebody saying, Pisces, speak. I'm listening. Talk to me. What do you want? Let's make this happen. So, Pisces, these cards coming together are giving me a feeling, in a sense, that in this connection, in this relationship, you feel like a priority. And maybe this is the first time you've ever felt that way, to ever feel like a priority. Also, with High Priestess energy, this is going to be a very interesting time, Pisces. You might have to buckle up here a little bit. High Priestess comes up in my readings, regardless of zodiac sign. High Priestess comes up for me in my readings when we're in a really high level of healing. Very, very high level of healing. And so our chakras are aligned and cleared, and we're connected to higher self, to God, to universe. And we have this really powerful energy flowing through our body. We're really aligned. We're really healed. We are just radiating light. We are radiating so much light. And this catches attention. All of a sudden, everybody wants to be near you. Everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to network with you. Everybody wants to work with you. Everybody wants to date you. Everybody wants to sleep with you. And now all of a sudden, you have all kinds of people really, really persistently pursuing you. And some of these people are mistaking us for a source of light, and they don't want to do their work. They don't want to do their healing. Oh, no, that's really scary. That's really difficult. What they would rather do is hook into you, cord into you, and parasitically feed off your energy. And at first, this feels so delicious in the beginning because there's such a chemistry. There's such a chemistry between someone in High Priestess energy and somebody who wants to court them and feed off of them. In the beginning, it can feel like fireworks. But what you're going to learn when you're in High Priestess energy is some of these people aren't ready for you. They just aren't. You're like a candle in a dark room, and they're like moths that are rushing towards the candle, mesmerized. They don't know what they're going to do with that flame if they catch it. It's actually going to end pretty badly for the moth. Maybe even knock over the candle. Maybe it's not good for the candle or the moth. That moth has no idea what it's going to do with the candle. It's just rushing towards it. And that's what you're going to start learning in your High Priestess energy, is that not everybody who wants you gets to have you. Not everybody who wants you is ready for you. So Pisces, you're going to be pursued very persistently, even those of you who are in an existing relationship. So before you go walking away from a solid, confirmed, tried and true relationship just because someone's being really persistent about you, you're going to have to make sure that this isn't a moth. No disrespect to any moths. They are a part of God's creation, right? But the moth has no place with the candle. It's not good. It's not going to end well. And so you're going to learn to identify that. You're going to learn to identify unhealthy attractions, unhealthy chemistry. You are breaking out of the cycle of drama, and you are breaking out of the cycle of seeking validation. Because, is it validating when somebody's persistent about us? And is it heartbreaking when we realize they don't have any kind of a plan? They don't know what they're going to do with us once they catch us. It's not going to go anywhere. That's devastating. After all that persistence, none of that for Pisces. You're breaking out of that. And you are realizing that not everybody who wants you gets to have you. And you're going to sift through that, and you are going to be with quality. You are choosing quality. You are aligning with quality. You are in the High Priestess energy. They need to come up to your level, not any old little riffraff. That's not going to do, regardless of persistence. The next card that's coming up here for the Pisces collective is the Seven of Wands. And so, like I said, there's going to be persistence. And all you need to do is have a healthy boundary. You don't have to worry about it getting awkward. You don't have to worry about sitting somebody down and saying, look, listen up, bud. Listen up, bro. Listen up, sis. I know you're really wanting this, but you're not ready for me, and you're just attracted to my light, and you just need to do your own healing. You don't have to have that weird, awkward conversation. All you do is stand your ground, not engage. Be very polite. For some of you, this is someone you're working with, and so you may keep it to work subjects. They steer it to something personal. You bring it back to work. You excuse yourself. You go to what you need to do. You don't have to have a weird, awkward confrontation. You just make it clear that, hey, you know, you shooting your shot isn't gonna work here, right? There's that, there's just that calm, just that very calm, very just kind of low key defense here, right? You're blocking anything, and for some of you, it's just by taking a step back. He's not engaged in fighting. He's not here battling these other wands, playing lightsabers, playing swords with them. He just takes a step back to where, okay, well, you're not going to reach me here. And so that's the case here for you also, Pisces. You don't have to get stressed out or worried about how am I going to let these people know to leave me alone? How am I going to let these people know I'm taken and I'm not interested? You're just going to be able to do that by your stance. Pure and simple. Seven of Wands is also a card that comes up for me in readings to say, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Some of you are so pleased and so happy about the way your love life is going in April that you're like, how can I keep this up? How can I keep making this happen? You're already doing it. This is not the time to be a maverick. This is not the time to make any wild big changes or like do anything extreme to try to keep things going or to try to speed things up even more. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. How many times have you had, and I say this a lot with the Seven of Wands, but how many times have you had a situation where like there's a product that you really like and you go to the store and you're like, oh, they changed the packaging, it looks different, and it says now a new and improved formula, and you take it home and you use it and you're like, oh gosh, they ruined it by making that change. So just keep doing what you're doing. Consistency is key here. There's no need to run around. There's no need to exhaust yourself. There's no need to do anything big. No massive changes. Just stay on the path. Everything is moving nicely. The next card coming up here for the Pisces collective is another Pisces card, the Moon. This is really about you being in my power, darlings. And I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you, especially since for Pisces, a lot of you, you may find that you've been in situations a lot of the times where you've been accommodating, you've been the understanding one, you've been the one who, does, what the other people want to do. And now you're in your power. This is someone who's focused on you. What do you want, Pisces? How do you want to do things? These are your power cards. You have two major arcana cards in your reading, and the way that I read, these are your power cards. Both the major arcana cards are your power cards. You are in your power. This is about you and about what you want. Moon card tells us release your fear. Let go of your fear. It's safe for you to receive. Especially those of you with feminine wounds, maybe it doesn't feel safe for you to receive because you're like, there's some catch here, there's some string attached, I'm going to be paying for this later in some kind of way. No, not with the Six of Pentacles here at the foundation. This is genuine. This is sincere. This isn't strings attached kind of situation. It's safe for you to receive. It's safe for you to be loved. It's safe for you to be the center of attention, to be the focus, and to receive. And that's exciting. You might want to check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that will take you to the other videos, and also a link that will take you to the weekly forecast as well. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. And I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous April ahead, and hope to see you all in the weeklies and dailies. Take care and be well, my darlings.